Med spas are a great place to keep dry powder. No, this is not a cosmetic product, but rather a financial term for a private equity firm's cash reserve. Cash that the firm is eager to invest for a high ROI. Med spas have high margins. The reason why this is such a great industry for private equity, meaning venture capital, or buying or selling a practice, is because our industry is rapidly growing and we constantly have new services to offer, as well as a growing global market. And additionally, a med spa is fairly quick to get up and running. These factors combined make for an attractive asset. As many of you know, if you follow and watch our content, I did open and run my own med spa in 99 to 2004. It was $1 million med spa, and I ended up selling it to one of my main competitors. This was a lucrative offer for me at the time, and it was the perfect transition that I needed to move into consulting. I guess that's why today I'm helping people value their med spas, find buyers, sellers, and also getting venture capital deals put together for many of my clients. Hi, I'm Kelly Smith, and for the last 20 years, my team and I have helped thousands of medical spas, plastic surgeons, and other aesthetic medical practices grow their businesses. We do this through business development, marketing strategies, sales events, coaching, and consulting. Our team makes these types of valuable tip videos to help you create more success in your business. One of the questions I am asked all the time is, what is my business worth? What is my business valuation? And you'll hear terms like EBITDA and all kinds of other acronyms that can make this seem complicated. In reality, it's not all that complicated to determine the ballpark value of your particular business. The revenue approach is most commonly used in our industry, and that means looking at a full year of revenue and then minusing out your liabilities, which would be prepaid gift cards, prepaid packages, and any other liabilities and bills that you have for, say, equipment leases, and then adding in the value of your owned equipment, and that tells you what your business is worth. So the basic formula is 1 year's revenue minus your liabilities plus the value of your assets. That is roughly the value of your business. Now, EBITDA is a way of taking out taxes and amortization so that you get a more tangible value of what this business would do in terms of cash flow for another owner. This brings me to something very important. If you have 2 or 3 years to get your business ready to sell, the best thing you can do to improve your price tag is by starting a membership program. Whether that's a membership gym program or an injectable membership or any kind of membership, as you know, there's a lot of different ways that you can create a med spa membership. Why this is important is it's something called a multiple. So when we talk about a revenue valuation approach for a med spa or plastic surgery office, it's like I said before, it's your revenue minus your liabilities plus your assets. And that's all at what they would call a 1-to-1 multiple. So let's say you do $1 million in revenue, you have $250,000 in assets, and you have $250,000 in liabilities, so you're worth $1 million. Let's say though, that $100,000 of that money comes in on monthly membership fees that are auto-deducted out of accounts, similar to like a health club or a storage unit or other businesses that auto-deduct every single month from you. That is a multiple of a 5 to 8x multiple. So that means that the $100,000 that you collect each year, even though it's so little of your revenue, that's valued at 5 to 8 times the amount, somewhere between $500,000 and $800,000 increase in your sales value for your med spa. So one of the first things I look at when I talk to a potential seller is, how can we set you up to have a membership or some sort of prepaid income stream? That annuity income is the best and the fastest way to increase your value. Next, we look at their capacity and their equipment, as well as the market competition in their area, in order to really determine the valuation for their med spa. When you get ready to sell, I will connect you with a professional valuation expert who's certified to show you what the value is for your particular practice and those practices or med spas that have sold in the general area within the last 12 to 18 months. That's really the path forward in buying or selling your practice or your med spa. Now, what's important here is the way that your numbers are tracked. So the other thing we look at is your chart of accounts and ensuring that you're using the right processes of tracking your books. So accrual-based accounting is preferred. Using your cost of goods category so that they tie to, say, your injectables or your retail is critical, because at the end of the day, the bankers need to understand your business from the money side of things. So often that is one of the first things we do, is rearrange your chart of accounts so that any business professional can take a look and understand the cash flow, the profit, and the liabilities that your current business has. Currently, with my executive coaching clients, I hear once or twice a week of someone looking to buy a location and someone thinking of selling a location. Now, the best way to find out about opportunities, other than working with business brokers, which, like I say, I can help you and introduce you to a team of specialists who can help you with that, it is good to talk to your reps, whether it be an equipment rep or an injectable rep, and just ask them if there's anybody in your area that's looking at selling, especially if you're wanting a second location. The other thing is you can actually drive around and look at the locations and see what you think. Many times, just because a business is open doesn't mean that they're not open to sell. That's where this business broker comes into play, to check with these individual businesses and see if they would like to talk or explore those kinds of options. I can tell you that over half the time, they might be interested in selling even though they're not on the market. And that's because we're overwhelmed with what we think is going to be a very difficult task and a hard process to go through. It does not need to be that way if you work with an experienced broker and an experienced business consultant who can position your business to look the very best way possible on paper, as well as the walkthroughs in your digital marketing and all the critical components that make for a successful med spa or plastic surgery practice. If you're considering buying a med spa or a plastic surgery business in the next few years, please grab my book. You can get a free copy off of our website at projectedgrowthconsulting.com. This will make you an educated consumer and teach you what to look for and what to avoid in the possible opportunities that you may be examining. If you're looking for a quick and easy tool to calculate your monthly revenue and your predicted revenue, please visit our website, Projected Growth Consulting, and download our free revenue tracker tool. If you're looking to increase your conversions and your consultation closing ratios, please go to our website and enroll in our conversion consultation and closing online virtual course. It's on demand. You have unlimited access for as long as you want it, and it is a combination of training videos, toolkits, and the forms that you need to run a successful med spa.